What happens when you combine global fame with decades of sold-out concerts and hit records? You get rock stars with incredible fortunes. These music legends didn't just create amazing songs, they built business empires. Some individual artists are worth more than entire bands combined. Let's explore the top 10 richest rock stars on the planet and discover how they built their massive wealth. Eric Clapton, $450 million. Starting our countdown at number 10 is Eric Clapton, whose net worth reaches an impressive $450 million. Known around the world as Slow Hand, Clapton is not only an amazing guitarist but also one of the most important figures in rock and blues music history. His career has lasted over 60 years, and during this time, he has made a huge impact on music as both a performer and songwriter. Clapton's musical journey started in the early 1960s, when he joined the Yardbirds, a band famous for its creative approach to blues and rock music. His time with the Yardbirds helped him improve his guitar skills and gain recognition as a talented musician with special flair. However, it was when he formed the band Cream with Jack Bruce and Ginger Baker that Clapton's reputation really took off. Cream's mix of blues rock and psychedelic music set new standards for what rock bands could achieve, and Clapton's guitar solos became legendary. His career didn't end there. As a solo artist, Clapton achieved even greater commercial success, creating timeless hits like Tears in Heaven, Layla, and Wonderful Tonight. These songs, marked by his signature guitar work and emotional vocals, secured Clapton's place among music's greatest stars. His ability to combine vulnerability with raw emotion in both his songwriting and performances connected with millions of fans worldwide. Beyond his musical achievements, Clapton's financial success comes from his consistent touring, album sales, and various music-related business ventures. His lasting popularity and influence have made him a sought-after figure in the music industry, ensuring his wealth continues to grow while his legacy remains strong. Mick Jagger, $500 million. At number 9, we have the incomparable Mick Jagger, the iconic lead singer of the Rolling Stones, with an estimated net worth of $500 million. Jagger has not only built an empire in rock and roll, but has also become a symbol of the genre itself. For more than 50 years, Jagger has been a driving force in shaping the music industry, and his influence extends far beyond his contributions to the Rolling Stones' legendary collection of songs. Jagger's career began in the early 1960s, when he co-founded the Rolling Stones with guitarist Keith Richards. Together, they created some of the most influential and lasting music the world has ever heard. From Satisfaction and Paint It Black to Angie and Start Me Up, the band's unique blend of rock, blues, and rhythm and blues struck a chord with audiences around the globe, pushing them to superstardom. Jagger's distinctive voice, magnetic stage presence, and endless energy have made him one of the most recognizable and charismatic frontmen in rock history. His ability to command the stage with a mix of sensuality, swagger, and raw emotion helped define the Rolling Stones' persona and musical legacy. But Mick Jagger's success isn't limited to his work with the Rolling Stones. Over the years, he has pursued various solo projects, including albums and collaborations with other artists. His ventures into acting further expanded his career, with notable performances in films like Performance and Ned Kelly. These different projects have only increased his wealth and influence, contributing to his $500 million fortune. Jagger's influence also goes beyond music. He is a true cultural icon. His fashion sense, lifestyle, and approach to fame have been copied by countless musicians and fans alike. As one of the most photographed and talked about celebrities, Jagger's impact on pop culture is immeasurable. His smart business moves, including ownership stakes in the Rolling Stones music catalog and profitable touring deals, have ensured that his financial success continues. Bob Dylan, $500 million. Continuing our countdown at number 6 is the legendary Bob Dylan with an estimated net worth of around $500 million. Widely considered one of the greatest songwriters in popular music history, Dylan's influence on both folk and rock music is deep and lasting. His career, which spans more than 60 years, shows his ability to constantly innovate and adapt to the changing music industry, ensuring his place as a timeless figure in music history. Dylan's rise to fame began in the early 1960s, when his folk music anthems such as Blowin' in the Wind and The Times They Are a-Changin' captured the spirit of the social and political movements of that era. His lyrics, often poetic and deeply thoughtful, spoke to the hearts of millions, positioning him as the voice of a generation. But it was his willingness to push boundaries that truly set Dylan apart. In the mid-1960s, at the peak of his folk fame, Dylan made a bold and controversial transition to electric rock, with the release of Bringing It All Back Home and Highway 61 Revisited. The move was met with both criticism and praise, yet it established Dylan as an artist who would not be limited to a single genre or style. Dylan's ability to experiment with musical forms, from folk to rock, blues to gospel, and even ventures into country and jazz, has kept his work fresh and relevant across generations. His album, Blood on the Tracks, is Regard, dead as one of the greatest records in rock history, and songs like a Rolling Stone and Mr. Tambourine Man have become essential parts of American cultural landscape. His influence extends beyond just music. Dylan has become an icon whose words and image represent changing times and the struggle for freedom and expression. In addition to his artistic achievements, Dylan's financial success has been remarkable. In 2020, he made a historic move by selling his entire songwriting catalog to Universal Music Publishing Group for a reported $300 million. This deal, one of the largest of its kind, reflects the immense value of Dylan's songwriting legacy and the lasting impact of his music. Beyond album sales and royalties, Dylan's ventures into visual art, books, and even film have further expanded his wealth, ensuring that his financial success mirrors the cultural and artistic significance of his work. Bob Dylan's ability to evolve, coupled with the universal appeal of his music, has solidified his place as one of the most influential and financially successful musicians of all time. Elton John, $550 million. At number 7, we find the flamboyant and ever-charismatic Sir Elton John, whose net worth exceeds $550 million. A true musical icon, Elton John is widely regarded as one of the most successful singer-songwriters in popular music history. Over 5 decades, his career has not only shaped the sound of rock and pop music, but also redefined what it means to be an entertainer. His contributions to music, his larger-than-life stage persona, and his ongoing commitment to charity have all played important roles in his financial success. Known for his dynamic piano playing and his ability to craft timeless melodies, Elton John's music has touched the hearts of millions around the world. From the moment he burst onto the scene with hits like Your Song and Rocket Man in the early 1970s, it was clear that John had an extraordinary talent for blending complex melodies with heartfelt, poetic lyrics. His collaboration with lyricist Bernie Taupin has produced some of the most beloved songs in pop and rock music, with classic albums like Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Honky Chateau, and Tumbleweed Connection, remaining favorites in music collections worldwide. Elton John's live performances have become legendary, marked by his infectious energy, showmanship, and, of course, his extravagant outfits. His performances are experiences in themselves, with elaborate costumes, detailed stage designs, and an undeniable charisma that captivates audiences. His tours have sold millions of tickets, and his concerts remain a major draw for fans old and new. The spectacle of his shows, combined with his unmatched musical talent, has made Elton John one of the most successful live performers in history. But Elton John's career goes beyond music. He has ventured into film soundtracks, with his contributions to movies like The Lion King, for which he wrote iconic songs such as Can You Feel the Love Tonight, earning him multiple awards including an Academy Award and a Golden Globe. He has also made significant contributions to charity through his Elton John AIDS Foundation, which he founded in 1992. Through this foundation, he has raised millions of dollars to support HIV/AIDS awareness, prevention, and treatment around the world, cementing his legacy not just as a musician, but as a global advocate for positive change. Keith Richards, $500 million, securing the 8th spot on our list, is another iconic member of the Rolling Stones. Keith Richards, with an impressive net worth of $500 million. Known for his legendary guitar riffs and lasting partnership with Mick Jagger, Richards has been a key figure in the rock and roll world for over half a century. As a founding member of the Rolling Stones, his contributions to the band's success are immeasurable, not only in terms of music, but also in shaping the very image of the band. Richard's collaboration with Jagger has created some of the most unforgettable songs in rock history. Tracks like I Can't Get No Satisfaction, Paint It Black, and Start Me Up have become anthems beloved by generations of music fans. While Mick Jagger's charismatic presence as the frontman of the band is widely recognized, it's Richard's unmistakable guitar style, full of raw energy and masterful riffs, that has given the Rolling Stones their signature sound. His rhythm guitar work is regarded as some of the best in rock, with his ability to blend blues, rock, and roots music seamlessly shaping the band's unique musical identity. Richard's gritty persona and rebellious spirit are just as much a part of his legacy as his musical talents. Known for his wild lifestyle, including his famous battles with substance abuse, Richards became the very embodiment of the rock and roll archetype. His tough, defiant attitude and disregard for convention have made him an enduring figure in pop culture, drawing fans to him not just for his music, but for his larger-than-life personality. This persona, paired with his undeniable talent, has contributed significantly to both his financial success and his long-standing popularity. Beyond his work with the Rolling Stones, Richards has also released solo albums and participated in various musical collaborations, further expanding his wealth. His enduring success is evident in the band's profitable tours, record sales, and ownership stakes in their extensive music catalog. Richards' personal life, including his ventures in songwriting and even writing his memoir, Life, has kept him in the public eye, cementing his status as a cultural icon. Sting, $550 million, moving up the ranks to number 5 is the legendary Sting with an impressive net worth of $550 million. Born Gordon Sumner, Sting first gained international acclaim as the lead vocalist and bassist for The Police, one of the most successful rock bands of the late 20th century. His distinctive voice, songwriting talents, and charismatic stage presence played a crucial role in launching the band to global stardom, making him a household name. From the band's formation in 1977 to their breakout hits in the 1980s, Sting's impact on music has been both profound and enduring. The Police's early successes, including iconic tracks like Roxanne, Every Breath You Take, and Message in a Bottle, established Sting as a gifted musician with a unique ability to blend rock, punk, reggae, and new wave influences into catchy yet thought-provoking songs. The band's success resulted in multiple Grammy Awards and the continued adoration of fans worldwide. However, Sting's creative ambition and desire to explore new musical landscapes led him to embark on a highly successful solo career, which began in 1985. Albums like The Dream of the Blue Turtles and 10 Summoner's Tales demonstrated Sting's versatility, incorporating jazz, classical, and world music elements into his sound. His solo hits like Fields of Gold and Desert Rose continue to resonate with listeners, proving his longevity as an artist. Beyond music, Sting has expanded his financial portfolio through a variety of business ventures. He has been a vocal advocate for sustainable and eco-friendly practices, investing in environmental initiatives, and promoting causes related to conservation. His commitment to sustainability extends to his business ventures, which include eco-conscious investments in products and services that align with his values. Additionally, Sting has ventured into acting, appearing in several films and television projects, further diversifying his career and income streams. Sting's financial success has also been strengthened by his consistent touring. As a live performer, he remains in high demand, with his concerts regularly drawing large crowds. His ability to connect with audiences, combined with his extensive catalog of hits from both his time with the Police and his solo career, ensures that his tours are both critically acclaimed and financially rewarding. Bono, $700 million. Coming in strong at number 2 is Bono with a net worth estimated at over $700 million. Born Paul David Hewson, Bono is best known as the charismatic lead vocalist and principal lyricist for the legendary Irish rock band U2. His distinctive voice, passionate performances, and socially conscious lyrics have helped shape U2's identity and global reach over the past 4 decades. As a frontman, Bono is not only a dynamic performer, but also a powerful storyteller, often using his platform to address themes of justice, human rights, and global unity. U2's rise to fame began in the early 1980s with critically acclaimed albums like War and The Unforgettable Fire, but it was 1987's The Joshua Tree that launched the band into superstardom. The album, with hits such as With or Without You, Where the Streets Have No Name, and I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, became an instant classic and showcased Bono's ability to deliver both emotional depth and political commentary in his lyrics. Over the years, U2 has released more than a dozen studio albums, sold over 170 million records worldwide, and collected an impressive 22 Grammy Awards, one of the highest totals for any rock band. Much of Bono's financial success comes from U2's massive global tours, which consistently rank among the highest-grossing concert events in history. The band's 360-degree tour from 2009 to 2011 alone grossed over $730 million, making it the most profitable tour of all time. Bono's ability to connect with fans on a deeply personal level, combined with the band's expansive sound and high production shows, has solidified U2's status as a stadium-filling force. Beyond music, Bono has proven to be a smart businessman and dedicated humanitarian. He co-founded the One Campaign and Data, Debt, AIDS, Trade, Africa, both focused on fighting poverty and disease in developing countries. His activism has brought him into collaboration with world leaders and earned him widespread recognition, including a nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize. Bono has also made strategic business moves that have significantly boosted his wealth. Perhaps most notable is his investment in Elevation Partners, a private equity firm that invested heavily in media and technology. One of its most successful moves was an early investment in Facebook, which reportedly earned Bono hundreds of millions of dollars when the company went public. His portfolio includes other ventures in publishing, tech, and entertainment, proving his sharp business sense extends far beyond the stage. Bruce Springsteen, $650 million. At number 3 on our list is the iconic Bruce Springsteen, whose net worth exceeds $650 million. Affectionately known as the Boss, Springsteen has built one of the most celebrated and enduring careers in rock music history. He is revered for his poetic, often working-class-inspired lyrics, his gritty, heartfelt voice, and his legendary live performances, which are known for their intensity, emotional power, and marathon length. Over the course of 5 decades, Springsteen has not only captured the spirit of America, but also built a global fan base that continues to grow with each passing year. Central to Springsteen's legacy is his work with the E Street Band, a group of exceptionally talented musicians who have helped shape some of the most iconic rock anthems ever recorded. Songs like Born to Run, Thunder Road, Badlands, and Dancing in the Dark are more than just hits. They're cultural landmarks that resonate deeply with audiences. His storytelling, often focused on themes like hope, struggle, resilience, and redemption, gives his music a timeless and deeply human quality. Springsteen's ability to capture the American experience, both its triumphs and its hardships, has cemented his place as a voice of the people. A major contributor to Springsteen's financial success is his tireless commitment to touring. His concerts, often running over 3 hours, are legendary for their energy and connection with the audience. He has consistently sold out arenas and stadiums around the world, with ticket sales bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars over the years. Springsteen's loyalty to his fans and his insistence on delivering high-quality live performances have kept him at the top of the live music scene for decades. In addition to touring, Springsteen has expanded his artistic reach into new areas, further increasing his wealth. One of the most notable ventures was his critically acclaimed Springsteen on Broadway residency, which ran for over a year and featured a stripped-down, intimate performance combining music and storytelling. The show was a massive success both commercially and critically, and it introduced a new dimension to his artistry. It was later adapted into a Netflix special, bringing his powerful storytelling to an even wider audience. Springsteen also made headlines in 2021 when he sold the rights to his music catalog to Sony Music for a reported $500 million, a landmark deal that instantly elevated his net worth and underscored the immense value of his songwriting legacy. His catalog, spanning classic albums like Born to Run, Darkness on the Edge of Town, and The River, remains a cornerstone of rock music history. Jimmy Buffett, $600 million, claiming the number 4 spot on our list, is the late, great Jimmy Buffett, whose estate is worth an estimated $600 million. Often hailed as the king of Gulf and Western music or tropical rock, Buffett carved out a distinctive musical niche that resonated with fans across the globe for decades. His laid-back style, paired with an infectious sense of fun, made him an icon of the beach lifestyle, and his unique brand of escapism became a hallmark of his career. Buffett's music, infused with a tropical vibe and carefree spirit, struck a chord with listeners seeking an escape from the grind of everyday life. Songs like Margaritaville, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and Come Monday became anthems of relaxation, invoking images of sun-soaked beaches, tropical drinks, and the freedom of a laid-back lifestyle. His ability to tap into the desire for escapism not only made him a beloved figure in the world of music, but also helped define an entire cultural movement. His fans, often referred to as parrot heads, embraced Buffett's blend of humor, storytelling, and celebration of life's simple pleasures. Buffett's musical success was just the beginning of his financial empire. As his popularity grew, he cleverly translated his laid-back persona into a thriving business empire. In the 1980s, he launched the Margaritaville brand, which began as a song but evolved into a full-fledged lifestyle brand encompassing restaurants, hotels, resorts, merchandise, and even a radio station. The Margaritaville chain of restaurants became a cultural staple, offering not only delicious food and drinks, but an entire experience that embodied the carefree vibe Buffett had so successfully marketed in his music. His business savvy extended to casinos, resorts, and even a line of frozen food products, all of which contributed significantly to his financial success. Beyond the Margaritaville brand, Buffett's portfolio included various investments and ventures that capitalized on his public image and musical legacy. He made shrewd business decisions, carefully managing his brand and expanding it in ways that kept it relevant for generations of fans. Buffett's lifestyle brand was synonymous with fun, relaxation, and indulgence, and it was a model of how an artist could successfully translate their image into a long-lasting business venture. Jimmy Buffett's combination of musical innovation and entrepreneurial brilliance helped him build an empire that reached far beyond the stage. His ability to turn his unique style and persona into a multi-million-dollar business made him not only a musical icon, but also a business mogul. Paul McCartney, $1.2 billion, claiming the coveted top spot on our countdown with an astonishing net worth of over $1.2 billion, is none other than Sir Paul McCartney, a name synonymous with musical genius, cultural transformation, and generational influence. As a founding member of the Beatles, arguably the most influential and successful band in music history, McCartney's contributions to the world of popular music are unmatched. Alongside John Lennon, he co-wrote a staggering number of classic hits that shaped the sound of the 1960s and continue to resonate to this day. McCartney's songwriting legacy includes timeless masterpieces such as Let It Be, Hey Jude, Yesterday, and Blackbird, to name just a few. With over 600 million records sold globally, the Beatles not only revolutionized rock and pop, but also redefined the very concept of the modern band. After the group disbanded in 1970, McCartney launched a remarkably successful solo career and later formed Wings, delivering hits like Live and Let Die, Maybe I'm Amazed, and Band on the Run. His solo discography alone has sold millions, and he continues to tour and release new music well into his 80s, regularly selling out stadiums worldwide. Yet Sir Paul's towering wealth isn't built on music alone. He is also a shrewd businessman with an eye for long-term value. One of his smartest financial moves was his deep involvement in music publishing through his company MPL Communications. McCartney owns the rights to thousands of songs, not just from his own catalog, but also works from other legendary artists like Buddy Holly. His long battle to regain the rights to the Beatles' catalog eventually ended in his favor, further boosting his financial standing. McCartney's savvy doesn't stop there. He has made strategic investments in real estate, holding properties across the UK and the US, including a Manhattan penthouse, a Beverly Hills mansions, Ion, and a scenic estate in East Sussex. He also has interests in fine art, technology, and environmentally conscious businesses, ensuring his wealth is well diversified across numerous industries. Furthermore, McCartney is admired for maintaining control over his brand and legacy. His music is consistently reissued in high-quality box sets, documentaries, and special events, keeping his work relevant for new generations of fans. He's also a passionate advocate for animal rights and environmental sustainability, supporting numerous causes with both his voice and his fortune. Sir Paul McCartney's net worth of over $1.2 billion stands as a testament not just to his unparalleled contributions to music, but also to his exceptional business acumen and foresight. From the Beatles' heyday to the present day, McCartney has remained a creative and financial powerhouse, solidifying his place as the wealthiest rock star on the planet and an enduring icon of artistry and enterprise. These 10 rock stars have shown that musical talent, combined with smart business decisions and lasting appeal, can create incredible wealth that spans generations. Their stories demonstrate how artists can build empires that extend far beyond their music, creating lasting legacies both culturally and financially.